The year is 1970. I am an urban expatriate trying to live on the land in northern Vermont. It is early spring. There is still snow on the ground. Soon it will be time to fix the fence, and I need posts. I shoulder a bow saw and a machete and set off to my favorite part of the farm, the cedar bog that surrounds the waterfall. The sun is shining brightly today, although the air is still cool. As I enter the woods, I listen to the wind sifting through the cedar boughs. I take a pinch of leaves, crush them under my nose, and nod a greeting to the trees. The cedars here grow in little families, with several trunks sharing their roots. Among these families are miniature meadows, soon to be filled with grasses and wildflowers. I will spend the next 2 or 3 days working in this place. Had I bought the chainsaw, I could have been finished by lunchtime today, dinner at the latest. I make a mental note never to bring the chainsaw. I have never cut fence posts by myself before. This time, I can do it any way I want. How do I want to do it? If I were a tree growing here in this bog, how would I want it done? I turn to the nearest cedar and ask it how I should cut the fence posts. I don't expect an answer, of course, and I don't get one. Or do I? Somehow, it is now perfectly obvious how I will cut my posts. From each clump, I will select a trunk that is crowding the others. I will carefully cut that trunk, limb it, and pile the brush on top of the stump. This way, I won't kill a single tree. I won't choke the meadows with brush piles, and I will leave the grove healthier and more beautiful than I found it. This will probably take me an extra day or so, but who cares? Poet Gary Snyder said the way we kill our farm animals is a source of endless bad luck for our society. This is an interesting statement, and I think a true one. It is based on an understanding of what in the East is called the law of karma. Here in the West, we express the same understanding through homilies. What goes around comes around. He who lives by the sword shall die by the sword. Many people have expressed concern and even outrage at the unnatural and cruel lives and deaths inflicted upon our livestock. It took Snyder, who is no vegetarian, to point out that our behavior toward animals rebounds on us just like all the rest of our behavior. If we take lives without respect and gratitude for the sacrificed animals, then we too will be subject to humiliation and alienation. This is not cruel fate or harsh nature, but just us creating our own bad luck. Might it not be also worthwhile to consider our relationship to plants? The most striking thing about this relationship is that we need them, but they don't need us. We humans are utterly dependent on plants to cover all our needs: fuel, shelter, clothing, medicine, the petrochemical cornucopia, and of course food. Even meat is made of plants.